So, the reveal of Sombra is imminent, but before she is shown to the world, I want to give everyone a chance to guess and figure out what she is before Blizzard makes it common knowledge. This is everything we know about Sombra so far. This video is based off a Reddit thread that is in the description below. Credit to Tisbahanbog, I think that's how you pronounce it. Credit to him and everyone else involved in that thread for this video. The first few points will be common knowledge. I guess all the points will be common knowledge, but these are probably the 5 biggest things you need to know about Sombra. So number 1 is that Reaper and Sombra have a history. We know this because of the voice line, "Where is Sombra when you need her?" Reaper says this, and it's not officially in the game, but he does say this before actually fighting, and it kind of is a big giveaway. It means that they work together, at least they have fought or something. Something has happened between Reaper and Sombra to get to the point of where Reaper would need her around or want her around when he's fighting. So I think it's actually something good that happened, something that like Sombra either saved his life or Sombra helped him out in a big way in the history of Overwatch and the Overwatch universe. Number 2 is that something happened in Dorado involving Sombra, and we know this because of the newspaper in Dorado. Now, we know that Sombra is, well, we can assume that Sombra kind of is bad because she does try to hack some Overwatch stuff, and she is involved with Reaper. Now, it could have been when Reaper was good and for Overwatch, but now he is actually going around trying to kill Overwatch agents. So we don't know if she's actually on the good side or bad side of things, but I think this kind of alludes to going in on the bad side, because if you were good, you would kind of talk about yourself and you would kind of be open about everything. The fact that they don't know in Dorado, the fact that they don't know who the Sombra person is, could mean that she's a figure that is either like a Batman figure almost, or something closer to a Reaper figure where she's going around and killing people. Either way, I think it's kind of weird, but I do think it could be an interesting concept, especially if you're like an anti-Batman almost, because that would be really cool and be really interesting in a different sense, obviously. Number 3 is, again, Dorado, there's a security terminal that read Protocol Sombra. Yes, that's translated from Protocol Sombra, or whatever it's called. This means that she is definitely trying to mess with something, or tried to mess with something. She's trying to get information. She tried to get information, either way. But something happened where she wanted information on whatever's happening in Dorado. And because of Dorado, where this terminal is located and where Dorado is, I'm having a feeling, I'm getting like a bad vibe from this chick, because she is in a nuclear power plant. Dorado is in a nuclear power plant, and she was involved with Reaper, and they don't really know anything about her. She's not shaping up to be the best kind of person for Overwatch, so I don't think that she's an Overwatch agent at this point. I think that she is working with Reaper to either kill Overwatch agents or find out where they are, like in the, what's it called? I don't even remember the short, but the Winston short, the Winston and Reaper short, where he tries to get the locations of all the Overwatch agents. What if, because he didn't get it, what if instead he employed Sombra to get all the locations of the Overwatch agents so we can go and kill them? That is a possibility. That's a very likely possibility because it makes a lot of sense, the way the short played out and the way they're talking about Sombra and the way Reaper's talking about Sombra. So that could very well have happened, and I think that would be kind of an interesting backstory to Sombra. Number 4 is that her huge thing is she who has the information has the power. Now, this is one of many signs to confirm that Sombra is a woman or a girl, if you were skeptical at all. But no, she who has the information has the power. So this is obviously pointing to some kind of recon, or maybe like hacking almost. It could be hacking, but almost like a recon thing for Sombra. So there's things like invisibility, which could be, I'm kind of on the fence about invisibility. Other things include seeing through walls and almost having like a Widow ultimate up all the time, which would be cool, I guess, but then again, it would totally destroy Widow's ultimate and make it not necessary. But besides that, I really don't have any crazy cool ideas that I want to share about what Sombra's stealth could be. But I want to know, what do you guys think about a stealth character in Overwatch? Because I'm not sure if it would work out really well. Overwatch is a very team fighty game, and I'm not sure if it would work having an invisible person on the side trying to flank. It could work, it could not work, I'm not really sure. Lastly, we know that she has something to do with hacking itself because of her numerous references, like I was talking about earlier, with the terminal, and she has information as the power, all that kind of crazy stuff. This all culminates to having a hacking slash stealth character. All these references are all coming back to this thing. So we can safely assume that she is a hacking slash stealth character, and I want to kind of associate her with Reaper and his Wraith ability, because it's not necessarily a stealth ability, but it is kind of a quiet ability where you're hard to be seen, or at least harder to be seen if you're not looking out for him. So I think that she could have a form of that, maybe like a higher advanced form, because in the backstory and everything, he does have like mutated cells or something that lets him turn like that. So what if she was like a better version of that Wraith ability, or that's her ultimate maybe? I don't know. But no, so that was the shortest possible version of everything we know about Sombra. Like I said, the Reddit link will be in the description below. And let's talk about this. What do you think about Sombra and all the teasing that's been happening these past few weeks and months? I know this video was short and I missed out on some huge stuff for Sombra, but these are definitely the most important things. These are the 5 most important things about Sombra, without a doubt. So tell me in the comments what you think about Sombra, and subscribe while you're down there. With that, my name has been Z-Star, and I'll see you guys in the next video.